Alright guys, so it's been quite a while since I actually made a video about the Corolla, or a video in general. So I haven't made a video in, a few months, honestly. So, and now it's time. It happens to be super cold today in Florida. Probably like one of the coldest days that we've had in a very long time. But today, we're actually going to be getting rid of this gold on the Plasti dip here. As you see, it's probably seen better days, so we're gonna rip this off and get it back to black. But hopefully I applied the Plasti dip thick enough so that way I can just peel it off, but I highly doubt that is actually what's gonna happen, so it's probably gonna take me a little bit longer to scrub these wheels off than I really want to. And since I probably knew I was gonna be doing a lot of scrubbing, this brand right here, Fantastic Clean, reached out to me. They actually sell microfiber towels by the roll, like a paper towel roll. And I figured if I'm going to go through quite a few microfiber towels, these are probably like the best way to go, because they are reusable, but they're also like not the most expensive towels out there. So they literally just have them in a roll and you just rip them off. If you've ever had Harbor Freight microfiber towels, these feel just like that. I mean, they're not like super horrible quality, but they're also like nice and soft where you wouldn't mind using them on your paint. As well as they sent out some drying towels as well, which seem really nice. So we're going to be using these towels, scrubbing everything up, and let's get to work and let's start on one wheel. So now I don't know if you guys remember, but obviously these are not gold wheels. They are actually a like satin black. So we'll see how well all this comes off. Hopefully I don't need to take my wheels off. Alright, so I'm off to a horrible start right now. 5 minutes in, and this is about all I've gotten done so far. Definitely gonna need to try a different way, because it's just like it starts to peel, but then it's not thick enough to keep it going. So when I was reading, using like WD-40 or something, which is like an oil, helps, but it does not. So finally getting a fairly larger piece. But still not nearly big enough. Because I think what's going to happen is all the faces are going to come off fairly easy, but then all the insides are going to be what's going to suck getting all this off. But I'll keep you guys updated, see if I find a good way to get this stuff off of here. Alright you guys, so this is after probably a good 15-20 minutes going at it. I ended up breaking out the pressure washer because that's what everybody was saying for thin Plasti dip. Get a pressure washer. So it definitely helps, but it's still not the best. But I mean, I got rid of probably 75% of it, but it's all the little nooks and crannies and everything like that that are going to be the hardest to get to. I'm probably going to roll the car back just a little bit so that way I can see some of this. And I don't have any WD-40 right now, so I've been using liquid wrench, and that helps soften it up. I've just kind of been spraying it and then smoothing it out a little bit on the wheel and letting it sit for like a minute or so before pressure washing it, and that definitely does help it. But this will definitely take a decent amount of time if you have very intricate wheels that don't have thick Plasti dip. So But, and then I also got to find my center hubcaps. I took them off when I was doing the axles, and I put them somewhere, and I don't know where I put them. So, but let's continue chugging on this and see if I can find any better technique to get this stuff done. Alright guys, so I just want to give you a quick update on what is happening here. So I pretty much have this wheel done. I will have to roll the car back because there is some stuff like hidden underneath that I just can't easily hit with the pressure washer at all. But like this wheel is like 95% there, and it's actually really clean. So, and then this wheel, I probably started maybe 10 minutes ago, and I'm making some pretty good progress on this one. I think I found the way to go at this, which is using a citrus based all-purpose cleaner or degreaser, because that seems to help break down the Plasti dip quite a bit. And then I've been hitting it with the pressure washer. So this was sitting for maybe 5 minutes with the degreaser, and then another 5 minutes with the pressure washer. And this is where I got so far. So, and it's actually coming pretty good. So one of the biggest things is just being able to get it at the right angle to actually get this pressure washed off. But this is going much quicker than that wheel, which took like 30-40 minutes. Alright guys, so I'm like halfway done. Got pretty much both these wheels looking like pretty good. I'm gonna rotate the car in just a second after I do the other side, so that way I can get anything underneath that I missed, because I can clearly see there's some stuff on both wheels. But I don't know, what do you guys think? The silver and the black? Yeah? No? I mean, maybe it'll grow on me, maybe it won't, but it's okay. But I almost like the gold better. Leave a comment down below what you think, or what color would go good with the silver. But let's keep chugging along on the other side, and then we'll get the car rotated and get these things finished up. So I'm in the process of getting all the Plasti dip off of the black wheels, but there's some that have a slight gold sparkle to it. It actually kind of looks nice. Maybe do some black with some gold speck in it or something. Alright, so I pretty much got all the wheels pressure washed. There probably is a few little spots here and there that I didn't quite get, so I'm gonna go back in with the microfiber and some more degreaser and try to scrub that off. But the sun is starting to go down, and it's actually getting kind of cold with the water hitting my face, honestly, because like I'll be spraying and all of a sudden like I hit a pocket and it just comes straight back at me. So I'm pretty much there, and it's like if you do see any gold, it's like, oh, is that dirt or is that peeling paint? I mean, and it's like, there's enough black where you're like, oh, it's probably just dirt and not peeling paint. So you can kind of see here, there. So just a few little spokes here and there that I have to get. But honestly, once I figured out the combination of some pretty concentrated citrus degreaser and a pressure washer, I mean, all four wheels took me maybe an hour to get like this. So not terrible, but definitely still some time consuming thing. So, but nonetheless, the wheels actually look very clean now because of all the degreaser that I've been using. But definitely we're gonna call it a day, come back once we have a little more sunlight and it's not 25 degrees out here in Florida. So let's come back in a little bit. Alright guys, so it's actually been a week since I took off most of the Plasti dip on those wheels, and it is finally like 70 degrees here in Florida, so it feels much better outside than the 30 something degrees that it was the day that I was getting pressure washed in the face with water. But anyways, so let's go finish these up, because as you see, there's still some like gold residue on here, as well as kind of still flaking a little bit. So let's go get all this stuff cleaned up. Hopefully I'll be able to get it all off. And then while we're at it, we might as well just clean this car and get it nice and clean, because it's been quite a while since I've actually cleaned it. So let's do that, get everything straightened out and looking super good. Alright, so I did 3 out of the 4. The 4th one, I realized I probably didn't pressure wash nearly enough, so I wasn't even going to bother with it. There's still so much left on here, on like the back side of the spokes. Like the other sides weren't as bad, but it's like this side never got pressure washed on any of these spokes. So I'm going to pressure wash this wheel first and then final scrub it, but definitely recommend using a citrus degreaser that is pretty strong, because it helps soften that up quite a bit. I'm using the citrus all-purpose cleaner from Griots, and I have it diluted like 4-to-1, 3-to-1, roughly around there. And it's definitely helping clean these up quite a bit. So I already got these 2 done as well, and they definitely look much cleaner. I believe I'm going to be stuck with the gold center hubcaps for right now, because I can't get the Plasti dip off of them as easy. So I might just order some new ones from Niche, or find something else that will fit. Maybe some TRD ones or something like that, that just black, satin black, or whatever color this is. So I'll do that. But for now, let's get out the pressure washer and finish this up, as well as clean up the car. Alright, so just pretty much pressure wash the entire car. Let's try out these drying towels from Plasti Clean and see how well they absorb the water. Alright, so I pretty much dried off the entire car with one of these towels. It's not bad. I definitely say it doesn't absorb the water as much. It kind of leaves some streaks, but it holds quite a bit of water. So I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. Definitely use it for some rough drying, but for finish drying, you're gonna definitely want to go back with another microfiber. But I guess if I actually looked at the instructions, which I wouldn't think there would be instructions for a towel, but this does say to pre-wash these, so that definitely would probably help. They probably have like a starchiness on it that just doesn't let it absorb as much. But overall, I mean, it's a decent towel, so. But anyways, so I got this one. Let's hop onto the GR, get that thing looking clean. I don't know if you guys can tell from here, but it's super like dusty, polleny all up on the roof. Both cars, all nice, shiny and clean. This wheel kind of bothers me now because I did curb it. Probably, I don't know, it's been a while. Probably a year and a half ago, I curbed it. I think when I first got this car. But anyways, maybe I'll fix it, I don't know. But what do you guys think of the black wheels and the silver? Do you think it's good? Do you think I should change it up again? What color? Comment down below. What color you think would go good with silver? But that's pretty much going to be a wrap for this video. Got the wheels all changed up. Pretty much starting kind of fresh again with this Corolla. Starting in the new year. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, so really haven't done much other than just drive my cars and kind of enjoy them lately. But if you guys have any ideas what you guys want to see down below, comment them. But anyways, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.